It's This Week in Bourbon, and this week, I'm going berserk. And here's your headlines for June 19th, 2026. Green River Distillery is releasing their Toasted Double Oak Bourbon. It's also the debut of SHANG from the Whiskey House, and Lost Lantern has announced the release and its launch of the United States of Bourbon collection. And before we come back, here's a quick word from our partners. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's another great This Week in Bourbon because it is Palooza Week.
Dun, 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 dun. Happy Palooza Week. Hydrating now.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like,
got
where's
bunch
the
of
water? We got
bunch
our
of
waters,
liquid IVs.
Don't stop drinking water. This actually might be the first year. You know, I have one of those Camel packs that just
you're just gonna wear it all day.
A bladder of water and just bring it with me, so I don't have to worry about dehydrating myself.
I'm bringing an IV bag, just rolling it around with me like I'm a hospital patient.
Just be like, I'm all out of drip. Somebody rebag me.
That's right.
Yeah, so anybody that is new to the show or doesn't know about this is the annual event that we have every single year for all of our really intent, diehard fans that are Patreon supporters, and we put together a fantastic weekend of bourbon excursions and insider events that only yours truly could probably put together, because we go and we start pulling some strings and start calling in favors to figure out, hey, we'd love to be able to show our fans sort of the other side of things that happen that you can't just get on a regular tour at distilleries. So what can we do? And
yeah,
it's great because after this is our 5th year doing it.
Gosh, I think so.
Yeah. And so after doing this now, well, it's going to go on 5 years. It's a great
fourth or fifth.
At this point, it's all kind of running together. I just know on Sunday I'm going to be miserable, and I've got to go to the Savannah Bananas on Sunday too.
Oh, poor thing.
I know, and it's like, and we always do it. It seems like on Father's Day weekend, because what else would you rather be doing? Hanging out with your kids? No, right? You want to get out and
be away from them and hang out with whiskey nerds all weekend.
Nurse a hangover.
That's right.
But the great thing about doing this is we get to talk to a lot of great distilleries, and they're more than happy to oblige to do something fun with us because they know what it's like to make sure that they have the whiskey geek on their side and show everybody a really good time.
Yeah, there's no dipping your corn, or not dipping your corn, dipping your finger in the mash, in the corn mash, or your corn.
That's gonna have to be a new T-shirt.
That's gonna be an opening. Dipping your corn.
I'm gonna dip my corn in something.
That's right. But yeah, all the partners we worked with over the years have really just rolled out the red carpet and made it truly a memorable event for everyone that comes. It's so popular. It's sold out in 30 minutes this year?
I think this year, it took 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Okay. Got it.
Last year was about 30 minutes. And then the year before then took a couple weeks. But hey, we found that middle ground.
That's right.
Couple hours.
Yeah. So really excited to see everyone, hang out with everyone. And yeah, we're going to have a good time. Got some fun stuff. Louisville Day, Old Carter and Pursuit. And then Saturday, we're going to Lawrenceburg to hang out with Wild Turkey, Larrikin, and also Whiskey Thief to wrap it up. So really excited.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun-filled stuff all in one weekend.
I keep finding myself saying Lawrenceburg Bourbon Company. It's like, I tell her and they're like, Lawrenceburg. I mean, sorry, Larrikin. Yeah.
It's like, you can't get the rebrand out of your head, right?
Exactly.
Yep. Okay. But what do we have in front of us right now? Yesterday was kind of a gauntlet for us.
It's 16 whiskey quickies.
Yes.
That was the most I think we've ever done.
It sure was. And I don't want to do that again. So maybe we'll go from a 3-month cadence down to like a 2-month cadence, and we'll just do like 8 at a time.
Let's do it. So we got this Ruco Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey. Am I saying that right? Ruco.
I mean, it's REWCO, so I would say Ruco.
Ruco, coming from our good friends at Rolling Fork. They have the gorgeous rums, which I think is their best product. But they also have the Bourbon Deluxe, which is very popular, very good product. This is their first exploration into rye whiskey. So it's a 6-year-old rye whiskey, 109.4 proof. Not sure how many barrels or anything that was blended. Doesn't matter. But
what's the state of distill on there? What do you got?
Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So, it's at barrel strength, 109 proof. That's low for barrel strength. That's cool.
I know. Very good. Well, I guess let's go ahead and let's try it. Even though I told myself, I was like, I'm not going to have anything today.
I'm not going to.
But you started pulling samples already today too, weren't you?
Yeah, I was checking in on some stuff. I was like, crap, I haven't tasted double oak bourbon, double oak rye that we've had going for a long time. I was like, I better check in on these things. And then pulling samples for Palooza, doing a single barrel pick there. Got some 3 killer barrels. And then we got some special guests coming in tomorrow to do some fun collab projects that we'll talk about at a later date. But pulling some stuff for that. And our friends at Steelbox are coming tomorrow too. So
Yeah,
had to roll out the red carpet.
absolutely.
Yeah, so on the nose, I'm getting like a strong, like lime candied kind of note, like sugary lime soda.
Like it was the limes and the runts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I forgot we got to do our runt finish too. Yeah.
Add that to it. Just keep the bananas out of there. We're going to choose something else because I think was it Jack Daniels has the banana runts? Or,
Yeah. Well,
or Barton.
Barton has the banana runts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Whichever I'm getting like a cherry lime soda on the nose.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's ahead of me. He's going in with the taste already.
Oh, wow. That's really good. It's creamy. That cherry lime soda really kicks in. There's some nice confectionery sugars. There's like a nice, it's like a raw cookie dough kind of flavor going on, like really just doughy and rich and sugary. It's not like a big, bold, spicy rye. It's really just like smooth, creamy, nice, subtle hints of lime and cherry. It's really well done.
Yeah. I'm just looking through this, and obviously with Turner, who was on the show a long time ago, and I would encourage you, if you've never listened to that episode, to go and take a listen, because
It's a good one.
The fact that his family had the old granddad label at one point, and those are his descendants, and this is definitely one of those type of products that existed a long time ago, so it's a revival. And actually, like here on the back, it says the zenith of possibility and whiskey quality.
That's right.
That's a tagline right there. I love it.
Reminds me of Zenith TVs.
Or watches.
Or watches.
You get it all the above.
Yep.
Anyway, you want to give a quick thumbs?
Oh, yeah. Nose, love it. I love that cherry lime cola taste. The palate, thumbs up. I think it's just super crushable. Finish is kind of a little light, but I mean, this is super crushable. I think for somebody that's not wanting like a big, bold, spicy rye, they're just kind of looking for a gateway rye. I think this is a really good expression for them. So well done.
There you go. Snatch up your bottles of Ruku now before they're gone.
Ruco.
Not
the TV remote.
Whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead. A few announcements to talk about.
I forgot. Did we do an opening where we talked about?
Oh, I totally forgot. We're going berserk.
I thought so, but I was like, well, maybe I spaced out again.
No, thank you for keeping that up with me. So anyway, if you didn't know, which you probably didn't, which is why we do these openings, is that back in the 8th century, or we're in like what, the 20th? 21st? Yeah, 21st. So in the 8th century, Viking warriors who were named berserkers were known to fight with an uncontrollable and crazy rage. And this was due to the Vikings taking substances before engaging in battle. And that's why today, when someone has said they've gone berserk, this means that they're very angry.
Have you seen the show The Vikings?
I have not.
Oh, it's a really good show. But yeah, they do like have these like before battles, they'll have these nights of like where they're just pounding mushrooms and doing all these brothels and like,
oh, no
and
way.
Then they'll be tripping balls when they go like, and that's probably why they won. And they have all these crazy mystical gods. But anywho, it's a great show. They did a lot of mushrooms, to advance their kingdom.
I'm not going to say I condone it, but it is worth a watch.
It is. It's a good show.
It's good. And speaking of good shows, I just finished one last night. Have you heard of Widow's Bay yet on Apple TV? Anybody that's out there wants a fun watch, it's called Widow's Bay, but it's a mix of like comedy with a little bit of horror kind of kind of moved in there. Anyway, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it's like this guy that wants to become the Widow's Bay wants to be the next Martha's Vineyard, but they can't stop the haunting from happening. And so there's a lot of comedic things that just keep happening. So
I'll check that out.
Check that out.
I just finished Rooster. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's another great one. Fantastic. Always love Steve Carell.
Yep.
Almost anything.
He's like aging. Like my wife was even like I feel like he's aging very well.
Yeah. He looks great.
He looks better than he did at 40-Year-Old Virgin.
It's kind of like me. It's like how well I'm aging. You don't think so? Oh man, I got the scruff coming back.
You look better when you had the mustache.
By popular demand, it might be coming back. So we'll see. Beyond that, other announcements is that, remember, we are now shipping to the great state of Kentucky. So if you go on to pursuitspirits.com, add a bottle to your cart, and you happen to be in Kentucky, guess what? We're going to get that order and we can ship it right to you. And stay tuned. We'll be also updating P Club to make sure that we can ship to parts that are outside of the, we'll say, Louisville metro, so people aren't having to drive in all the way from eastern or western Kentucky. So expect that to start coming soon. Give us about 15, 20 days to kind of get through this current release, as now Honey Hog has gone out the door and will be in your hands at some point, hopefully by the end of next week. So we'll see. All right.
Fingers crossed.
Beyond there, ambassador call. So if you are in the Atlanta, Georgia area, probably northern Atlanta, we'd love to have you join the team. We could probably use between like 3 to 5 new people to kind of help and tackle, what would you call it? The greater metro area.
The Peach City. I don't know. It's the Peach State, but Peach, I don't know.
Either way. DeKalb, what are the other? Cummings, Decatur. There we go.
I think that's all I remember.
Oh yeah, I know. It's in
Buckhead.
That northern. Yeah, oh, that's very northern. Yeah. So anywhere that northern Atlanta area, we are looking for some people to help represent Pursuit down there as well, because it's just one of those places. Like Georgia is it's like a no chain state. I don't know what you would call it, but I think they have maybe only 1 or 2 total wines. You can only have 1 or 2 chains, and then that's it. They don't allow you to do anything else when it comes to liquor stores. So there's a lot of independence and a lot of places to hit, and it's not just ran by the large conglomerates down there.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Before we get into industry news,
oh yeah,
I got to give a quick shout out. I know this is off script for Bourbon Pursuit, but if you are a Bloody Mary fan,
which I'm not,
which you're not,
but a lot of people
It's
are.
a bottle of heartburn, but no. We had these great folks in from Huron, Ohio that picked a couple barrels, and they let me try this Bloody Mary mix called Ship Faced. And I'm telling you, it's one of the best Bloody Mary mixes I've ever had. So if you're in the Ohio area, be on the lookout for this Ship Faced. It was super tasty.
Is that the guy's face right on the front of it too?
Yeah, it's actually based off a guy that lives in Huron.
Oh, okay.
And like he has a removable tooth, so there's like they showed me the guy that was actually the label was based off, and I was like, that's hilarious.
I was about to say, because that guy looks like Captain Ron, but he's missing a tooth over there.
Yeah. So anyways, great Bloody Mary mix.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll dive into some industry news. It's going to be kind of a short one today. Not to say that anything bad has been happening, but not a whole lot of things have been happening in general.
No news is good news.
Kind of, yeah. But it kind of makes of a bad weekly roundup if we don't really have much to talk
Fair
about
enough.
here. But Texas retailer Specs Family Corporation is now expanding outside of the Lone Star State for the first time with its acquisition of Nevada's largest independent liquor retail chain called Lee's Discount Liquor. This was announced back on June 15th, and the deal brings together 2 massive family-owned operations with a combined retail history of over 100 years. Specs actually started back in 1962 and grew from 7 stores, and now they have over 200 locations across Texas. And they're actually planning on opening more stores in 2026. Could you believe that? Lee's Discount Liquor was founded in 1981 by the Lee family and has become a staple of the Las Vegas, Nevada area. Under the new ownership agreement, Lee's Discount Liquor will retain its original name and continue to operate independently with its existing team. And they're also going to have to be preserving the local brand, customer experience, and all that they've been known for 4 decades. So interesting to see.
Very cool. You spent time in Nevada, so I've been to Nevada, but I haven't spent much time in the liquor space. But
so from what I remember about this was that the people who founded this, the Lee family, I guess
any relation to Lee's Chicken?
Unfortunately, no. It's,
Okay.
You have anybody that's a Lee's Chicken fan I think is it Kentucky only?
No, they're all
over the place. Anyway,
Yeah.
I love their little quips on their signs. Like, if you can't beat Lee's, grab more Lee's or whatever. But anyway, the patriarch of the family, or maybe the matriarch, whichever it was, passed away. And so either the children were trying to figure out what to do with it, and nobody really wanted to run it. And so I think they were searching for a buyer for quite some time. And now it's going to be falling under the Specs family. So anybody that is around Texas,
Yeah.
Specs.
No one does it better.
They have a large selection, low prices, and friendly faces, and a rabbit.
Yes. Big fan of specs.
Absolutely. Well, this next one is if you are in a giving mood, and you know about our sponsor, Give 270. They're now hosting a new charitable raffle. And sometimes, you might be winning bottles and Pappy Van Winkles and Weller rainbows or whatever. But this one I can get behind because you can win a restored 1989 Ford Bronco Eddie Bauer edition.
I'm signing up.
Oh,
100%.
Man. Yes. Complete with its original interior and distinctive paint. Proceeds from the raffle will direct benefit the Kentucky Jailers Association and its scholarship fund, which helps support higher education and career goals for students within the state's jailer community. Tickets for the raffle are $20 each. And number of tickets can be purchased through Wednesday, December 16th. And they'll have the drawing back on Facebook and YouTube. But pretty interesting. Tickets are available for purchase
Might
online.
be the same year as the OJ model.
It could be. I mean, but this is probably, it's the Eddie Bauer edition. So as long as you're driving the white Bronco, then people aren't going to say anything.
That's right.
Yeah, as long as it's not white, you'll be okay.
I love the vintage Broncos. I even like the new Broncos. They're pretty sick.
They are. They're really cool.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I think you see the old Broncos, you see old Rovers, and you're like, man, even old Jeeps, you're like, that's so cool. But then you're like, that's got to be like the worst driving experience ever.
Just rough as hell.
Oh yeah, it's just like shaking the entire time
and no space. Like that was the problem with there's a company called Vintage Broncos, and they were at this event that I was at, auctioning off a couple of them, and I got in there and was like, man, this thing's sweet, but it is so tight in here. It's like, it's not like the modern amenities of cars, but it does look sick.
Yeah, you're actually popping in a cassette tape at this point.
Exactly.
And
8-track.
Then you gotta. Have you ever done this? Like you talk to your kids and you're like, hey, what's the phone? Or like, what's the symbol with your hand when you're talking or picking up the phone? Right. Like, we put our thumb and our pinky out to say like we're doing this, but some kids will just like hold out a phone and like their palm and press a button. They press answer and they'll go like this. But then you do it for something like this and you're like, what's the international symbol for rolling down your window? And all of us, we crank a window. These kids, they've never cranked a window in their life.
This thing, it was cool. It had like the crank, but didn't actually crank. You just pushed the lever one way and it went down, and then you push the other way, it went up. It had the lever, but you didn't have to roll it. It was pretty cool.
That's too fancy.
I know.
All right. Well, stick around. We have bourbon release news coming up. Hey, everybody. It is bourbon release news time, and we got a couple to go over. And this first one is, I'm loving it already because we're still celebrating America, right? 250. We got a couple more weeks to keep banging and beating this drum and setting off fireworks and letting sparklers go in the streets. But what I really like about this one is that it's now a collaboration between two different distilleries as well. So Liberty Pole Spirits out of Washington, Pennsylvania has now partnered with MB Roland out of Kentucky to, again, celebrate America's 250th. But they are going to have a collaboration of unique cross-state releases combining a limited 2-barrel blend of Kentucky bourbon and classic Pennsylvania. Oh, man, here we go. Monongahela. I think it's Monongahela rye. Start putting the comments. I already can tell what's going to happen here. Into one cohesive bottling. This will be released during the joint live stream event that'll be broadcasting from both distilleries on July 1st. And also have a special array of guests from across the industry that'll be on there too.
Yeah, we did a pick with a group out of Massachusetts that came down, and somebody brought a Liberty Pole rye, and it was freaking killer. Like, it was so good. So this will be a fun collab.
Could they also pronounce Mahonka
No one can.
Somebody can, because I get chewed out on it every once in a while.
They just copy and paste what ChatGPT says.
That's it. Perfect.
Yes.
Well, Green River, as I mentioned at the very top, they are releasing a sort of confusing thing because it's double oak and it's toasted, but why not call it both? It's a select toasted double oak bourbon. And this is part of their inaugural release in their new Distillery Select series. It's an 8-year-old bourbon, and it was finished for an additional 6 months in light char and medium toast new American oak barrels. And this was all a batch from 13 different barrels in Warehouse B. It's bottled at 115.1 proof. It's going to be in those nice little pretty 375 milliliter bottles and priced at $50 per bottle, and it'll be available starting June 20th.
Yeah. I mean, we just did a whiskey quickie. I won't spill the beans, but pretty solid.
Yeah. New bottle, no horseshoe.
I know. You can't slide a penny under it.
Yeah, you'll have to slide a piece of paper.
Can't shoot the shoe.
Yeah, not in this one. Not in this one.
You can put two of them together and like do a paper football between them or something.
We would do these at the restaurants.
Exactly.
You're putting the, me and my daughter, we still do that today. When we get a straw or something, we'll take the paper out and we'll kind of put into balls. And so we'll kind of create goals and then
make spitballs.
No, we don't. I haven't taught her the art of spitball making yet. We'll get there. But what we'll do is, we'll roll the straw wrapper into a small ball, and then we'll set up goals on either side, like whether it's like sugar packets or something like that, or maybe we'll put sugar packets in the middle, and you got to get it between both of them. But then we keep bringing the goalposts closer and closer together until nobody can get by it. But we did one when we were at Putt Shack this past week, and we took two menus because they're very tall standing menus. I think we got them probably about like 5 millimeters from each other, unless we were trying to
get them in there.
Oh yeah,
Did you make any?
One, and she got one as well.
I went to Putt Shack last week. Their food is actually pretty killer.
That's what we've been saying. We go there, and my wife has said this. She was just like, if you just took away the putt part of this and you just opened up a restaurant with Putt Shack food, it would actually do pretty well. But I think most people write it off because they're like, well, I'm not eating a Putt Shack.
Because I don't know if most people know it, but it's a Topgolf,
spin-off or whatever.
Which Topgolf food's like very mediocre.
Oh, yeah.
Borderline But Putt Shack's food's like killer. Really I got like a double smash burger the other day, and I was like, damn, this is better than Toasties. it was freaking killer.
Yeah.
And then we putted, and it was fun.
I will go on record, and I will say this. The reason why we go is because I think they have the best skillet cookie in the city.
Yes, they do. It's killer.
And my kid, I mean, you think she hadn't eaten for 3 months when you bring that thing out, and
Putt Shack, if you need an sponsor or advertisement, we're here for you.
We're here for you.
Yeah.
Because she'll take our spoons and like throw them on the floor, and she'll have ours, and so we have to run and go get our spoons before come back and get it. But yeah, she loves it. But anyway, that's our Putt Shack endorsement for the day for sure. All right, keeping it going here is that Coors is now showcasing nearly 150 years of malting expertise with the debut of its new Coors whiskey company, Blended American Single Malt Whiskey. So this is going to be their limited expression using the company's own proprietary malt alongside Colorado malt, drawing on a legacy of malting in Golden, Colorado. If I say malt one more time, you have to drink. Anyway, the special blend of 8-year-old whiskey is bottled at 110.5 proof, represents the first line in spirits on the brand. It'll have a limited run of just 1,200 bottles, and they'll be numbered all individually. And it says they will be launching in Colorado and Illinois just in time for Father's Day with a suggested retail price of $80.
Yeah, I saw this one scored really well at San Francisco. So, and I know Shaylin's put this one together, so I'm sure it's fantastic. Like, there's some single malts out there that they're starting to get age on them, and they're starting to be really good. And so I'm interested to try this one. I think it'll be good.
I'm glad you said malt one more time if anybody
was
out there.
Right, I got to take a drink. Sorry.
Well, it's funny. If you didn't, I was going to go back and say, because every one of these bottles actually has a custom illustration of the historic Coors Malt House on it. So there you go. One last one. So as a new part of a international collaboration by bridging Eastern tradition with Western craftsmanship is a launch of a new category of spirits. So Whiskey House of Kentucky and the Blending House, which I believe is part of Monica. Yep, correct. And Maritime Brands, which is a joint venture between True Essence Food and China's Guizhou. Oh man, Guizhou Guotai Shuzi Liquor Group. Anyway,
nailed it.
I bet they have announced the debut of SHANG, which I can't mess that one up.
I wish it was Chang.
I know we had a roller coaster here. Is it still around?
No.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Gone.
Anyway, a long time ago at Kentucky Kingdom had a roller coaster called Chang. Anyway, it's a new line of Jingzong baijiu whiskey. It's a cross-cultural spirit that combines traditional Chinese sauce aroma baijiu with American whiskey making techniques. So the portfolio features 2 distinct expressions, starting with Shang Dan Ya, which is aged in charred American oak barrels, for a minimum of 1 month, just under 1 year. Bottled 100 proof, price is $65 for a 500 ml. And the second expression is SHANG East plus West Kentucky Blend, which marries the Jiangxing whiskey with a proprietary American red sorghum whiskey aged in charred American oak. And that's bottled at 92 proof. And for a 500 milliliter bottle, will set you back for $46. These will be available online for retail and online pre-order starting June 15th, and they'll be direct shipping to 42 different states.
Interesting. They went 500 ml. Is that like a common Chinese size, or?
I don't know, man. I got nothing for you.
Okay.
It's the thing with the new TTB laws. You can bottle
you
up in anything.
But
anything.
yeah.
Why not just do magnums?
Exactly. I don't know if anybody needs a Magnum of baijiu, but maybe.
I'm sure there's somebody out there.
Yeah, I've only had baijiu once, and it was really funky. So I've talked to some people. There's obviously good baijiu, bad baijiu. But it's the world's #1 selling spirit, so it makes sense. Like, how can we bridge these two worlds together? And there's this like fascination, especially with younger Gen Z drinkers starting to get 21, 22. They have this fascination with everything Asian culture. And I've noticed like out west, like in Arizona, New Mexico, and Southern California, like all these young kids are drinking soju.
Those green bottles.
Exactly.
Yes.
The green bottles. So maybe there's some there. I don't know.
Could be. Hey, let's get these kids on it.
Let's do it.
I have not really tried a whole lot of actually, I don't like any baijiu. Love me some sake. I'm big fan of it.
Yeah, sake is just like, it's just okay.
Oh,
like,
man.
people go nuts over it. I'm like, it's just okay.
I love it. I can't get enough of it. I'm going to make you do a sake release. Finished in sake.
All right, let's go.
Well, we can. There's actually a distillery. We should probably go at some point. There's actually a distillery out of Lexington that makes nothing but sake, and they're about an hour and a half down the road. So
who's that?
I don't know. If I knew the name, I would have said it. But
right, sorry.
But anyway, we'll take a field trip there sometime and go and
sake finish.
Do a tour.
All right. Well, they were onto something.
Yeah. Who knows? They might need a barrel.
I mean, we had Sakura. Might as well just drop a few letters and call it sake.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, on the RTD side here is that Town Branch Distillery is bringing out a new RTD, and it's called Bourbonola Tropical Style. And the first of its kind, it's a banana seltzer that blends whiskey with, again, more tropical flavors. So this pays homage to the year of 1876. I don't know where the story's going, but hang with me. When bananas first captured the American public's imagination.
Only 100 years after America. So this is
the
150th anniversary of bananas.
Bananas coming to America. And it happened at the Centennial World's Fair, of all things. And it's going to highlight the natural banana notes often found in younger spirits. The beverage is crafted using a bourbon base that is a 2-year bourbon, which is 72 corn, 15% rye, 13% malted barley. Each can features 2 shots of this particular bourbon. And that's going to be blended with banana, mango, pineapple, lemon, honey, ginger, and sparkling water. All this coming at an 8% ABV or 16 proof. And you can get a 4-pack of cans for $15.
4-pack sets you off. Drink all of them.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
It's like buzzball, or not buzzball, but beatbox.
Yeah. I mean, you're just laying in your inflatable pool all the weekend. You might as well just go ahead and pop some of these anyway.
Have you seen these inflatable rafts that have like motors on them that you can drive around? Like they have joysticks.
Like on a lake?
Yeah, that it's like an inflatable raft, and they have like 2 joysticks on each side, like where there's cup holders, then 2 joysticks. And you can like drive around the lake or the pool.
No, I haven't.
They look pretty awesome.
It can't go like that fast. There's got to be like a tiny fan on it or something.
It's only like this big of a propeller or motor, but
basically something. If you're getting swept against the current, you can go back against it. Okay.
Unlike your daughter that one time that floated out to.
We went on a family trip between both our families, and my daughter wanted to go paddleboarding because we have a paddleboard, and before we know it,
gale force winds showed up.
Before we know it, she's 50 yards down the river, and we're like, "Hang on!" And
it's funny. Kenny tried to throw on his life jacket and swim, and he's like, "I can't catch up.
I can't do it."
So some nice, generous family picked her up in their pontoon and brought her back to us.
I think they probably had to pick me up too, because I was gassed, even going like 20 yards as fast as I could.
That's the last time you came to the lake with me.
I know, it's very true. Well, I'll learn my lesson. We'll just make sure that we're within an arm's reach of the boat.
Yeah.
Well, two more to go through here is that Jason Wooler is making a comeback with the launch of his new family-run company called Wooler Brands, and this is following his recovery from a life-changing stroke. It was announced on June 17th. It's going to feature Wooler Whiskey, which is a Kentucky straight bourbon, crafted in Bardstown, 90 proof, more than 5 years of age, and has a price tag of $40.
All right. Welcome back.
Yep. Welcome back to the fray. You could have not done this and saved yourself probably some headaches, but hey, we always need more stories out there.
That's right.
And here's our last one as we celebrate the red, white, and blue, America's greatest 250th. It's already got me stoked for 251 next year, Ryan. But independent bottler Lost Lantern has announced its highly anticipated United States of Bourbon collection. This is a project that blends straight bourbon from 50 different states.
Whoa.
It's an ambitious venture.
Pretty cool.
I know. It's been in development for more than 5 years and represents the first ever 50-state bourbon blend and aims to showcase the immense diversity of the American craft distilling space. So it's going to have 3 offerings that you start off with. First is the Lost Lantern United States of Bourbon 100 proof.
Can you name all 50 distilleries off?
It's not even in the press release.
Oh, good.
But it is going to be aged for at least 2 years, slow proof to 100 proof with a retail price of $80. For those seeking some more intensity, you have the cask strength version, which offers the same exact 50-state blend for 2 years, but bottled at 122.9 for $100. And of course, to commemorate America's 250th, it's a limited 13-state 1776 edition bourbon of this United States blend, aged for 4 years, bottled 121.4 proof, and priced at $200. And these will all be available. Well, it's already available right now, starting on June 15th.
I wonder which state had the least amount in it. They're like, we just got to put just a tiny drop because it's not good.
I mean,
what would be your guess? Which state?
Which state would probably have the bourbon you'd be like, I'm good? I don't hear a lot of stuff out of like Nebraska.
I was going to go similar region, Oklahoma.
Which is weird because that's where all the corn grows.
Exactly.
Yeah. You would think that, they got a lot of good opportunity out there, but you don't really hear a whole lot of stuff from there. Far up east, northeast, right? You don't hear a lot of stuff in Maine.
No, you don't hear Maine. Nope. Rhode Island, you definitely don't.
The Dakotas.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything from there.
Dakotas have that, what's that place? It's not Found North. It's like North something. North Found, or I don't know. It's close to. I got theirs is pretty good. They're out of the Dakotas.
Yeah. But hey, it's what a feat. What a major milestone and accomplishment. I think this is something that was even posed to us years ago about, because we were kind of going on this whole train of independent bottling and United, and like, can we get bourbon from all these different states? And it was like, I don't really know. It was like, that seems like a lot to chew. But hey, I'm glad that the folks from Lost Lantern did it. Excited to be able to see this. It's already gotten a lot of buzz that I've seen on all of the traditional media outlets too. So congratulations to them.
Yep.
Well, happy America, happy Palooza weekend, and I hope you all enjoyed yet another great This Week in Bourbon.
Yes, I'm excited. And
start hydrating.
This Week in Bourbon will probably be a somber one. We'll still be recovering.
The bags will be very, very droopy, but we will be here nonetheless.
That's right.
With that, cheers, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Toodles.